Hey guys, real quick, only 40% of our viewers are actually subscribed, so let's change that right now. Hit that subscribe button right below. All right, man, let's go. New York Jets. Is that next? Yes. New York Jets, 27. Cleveland Browns, 20. Jets get their second win. They traded away all their good players and still get the win here. They moved to 2-7. Browns fall to 2-7. Jets did this with 54 gross passing yards, 42 net passing yards, 42 of which came on a screen pass to Breece Hall that went for a touchdown. Just a lot of fun stuff in this game.
Yeah, I mean the Browns basically spotted the Jets 14 points. Like they gave up a kick return touchdown and then an Isaiah Williams punt return touchdown. I think on back-to-back special teams plays.
Yeah, Browns score a touchdon. Give up, then it's a 99-yard kick return.
Yeah, from
the
Wangwu,
next punt.
who's a really good kick return guy.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised it's taken him this long to get a touchdown off the back of the return of the kick as a thing.
And then the Browns punt, and it's Isaiah Williams' 74-yard punt return, and the Jets are up 14-7, and they only had 13 yards at one point. 14 points and 13 yards at one point.
Yeah. I mean, they had at one point the game was tied at 17 all, and Justin Fields had -7 net passing yards. Like Fields' ability to put these games together is actually amazing. And the final sort of big play, the one that made the passing yards just anything other than zero, the Breece Hall thing, that's like a screen against a complete like house blitz by the Browns. They sent everybody zero blitz, and I don't know whether you credit play callers for these things, perfect timing.
Great feel.
Like, did you just get lucky or did you just have, or was it, I know he's going to send it to the house here. I'm going to dial up something in behind it. Either way, they sent a blitz. It just got off in the face of everybody rushing. And then once that happens, Breece Hall can basically just run the straight line for the end zone. And that ends up being the difference in the game. But, God, yeah, I mean, you can't spot a team 2 special teams touchdowns.
So then you get to the end of the game. I wanted to touch on Dillon Gabriel quickly because I thought he played better. He showed a lot more in this game, I think, than he did elsewhere, but very much in the Bryce Young territory of like, here's some good things that happen. He still ends up at 5 yards per attempt and sacked 6 times, right?
Yeah.
But at the very end of the game, the Browns, they're down 7. The Jets have to get pretty much 2 first downs to seal it. The Browns, Devin Bush picks up a defensive holding on 3rd and 16 on a I think it was a bootleg from Justin Fields, and it's 3rd and 16. The Jets are trying to run the clock. They're probably just going to throw something underneath, and it's a defensive hold, so automatic first down. And then the Jets it's 4th and 4, and they line up, and the Browns jump off sides, and the game's over.
Just utterly ridiculous play.
And you were tweeting out the Jets celebration, was that right?
Yeah, Membu was like dancing in celebration. It was Cam Thomas jumps off. Just such a you just can't do it. Can't do that. Like that's
bad
such
ball,
a
man.
It is. It's such a sort of basic, simple awareness game situation. Just understand what's happening here. They're probably not running the play. If they are, this is the one thing you cannot do. And jumps offside. It's just such a bad play. I mean, that's like. It's easy to, like this, the game that everyone said should be flexed to 4 a.m. on Fubo TV or whatever. But, like, this is why. Stuff like this. Like, you've got Justin Fields out here with negative passing yards for most of the game. And then you've got the game basically ending on a Browns defensive lineman jumping offside on 4th down. It's like this is why you're the Browns and the Jets. This is why nobody wants to watch this game. Like, just don't do things like this.
It was ugly. It was ugly football. I mentioned Gabriel. I thought he did some better stuff in this game. He had the touchdown to Dillon Gabriel to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah,
it was. It felt like the ball was in the air forever, but put it in a good spot. 22-yard touchdown to Jeudy. Had some really nice throws to Harold Fannin. Early touchdown to David Njoku. A couple long scrambles from Gabriel. Ended up with 54 yards on the ground on 5 carries. Still felt, he got engulfed a few times, sacked 4 times by Will McDonald, 6 times total. But I thought maybe Gabriel's best game throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Wasn't saying much. He hadn't done a whole lot these last few weeks.
And he should have another, whatever it would be, 20, 25 yards from Jerry Jeudy, who has a pretty rough drop in there on a good play by Gabriel, rolling to his left, puts the ball right on him. Jerry Jeudy drops the ball. So, It's not, a huge amount, but you're getting him closer to 200 with that and 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's starting to look like a more, respectable game. He was solid enough.
Yeah. It's one of those games, though, like Stefanski, you just kind of saw the look on his face. He's giving up the play calling. You've got special teams implosion. You've got procedural implosion. I've been a big defender, I think, of all of the Browns as far as outside of the horrible decision that they made a couple of years ago. Outside of that,
outside of literally the worst personnel move that's ever been made in the history of the NFL.
Take away the worst move ever that everybody probably had a hand in. The arrows maybe pointed up for the Browns, but this is like a rough one. I don't know if this is like a jobs on the line type of game, but with the Jets team that just traded 2 of their best players to I'm not saying they handed the Jets the game. The Jets, they did a nice job. They had to earn it, special teams and everything, but just an ugly game, and you were on the bad side of the ugly. That's rough for the Cleveland organization.
It's an interesting analysis of like Stefanski, because on the one hand you've got like Coach of the Year resume,
multiple quarterbacks, 5 in a season,
right? And multiple quarterbacks, and the fact that this year was clearly set up as like a sacrificial season with no real answer at quarterback. The plan is always that next year would be the thing, and yet, if the team generally is still losing because of bad, sort of poorly coached type of mistakes, and you've surrendered play calling duties for the second time in 2 years, well, then you end up in this like, well, what exactly are you doing here? Well, I understand it's not a great situation. You've not exactly been set up for success, but like, what are you bringing to this? If you're not, like, if we're still a poorly coached football team and you're actually ceding play calling duties at all, well, what are you bringing to the table?
That's the thing. Like, you just want the special teams, the procedural. You want all that stuff to be good, and just say, look, if we lose games, we're outmanned. Like, what are we going to do? We got 2 firsts next year. We don't have a quarterback yet, right? We got this mid-round rookie that was starting. Just, we're moving in the right direction, but you don't want to lose in just bad ball. You don't want to lose bad ball at the end. The other thing, I see the chat reminded, I believe NFL teams historically who held the opposition to under 175 yards and did not turn the ball over were previously 225-0 since probably the merger. It's now 225-1 because the Browns held the Jets to 169 yards and did not turn the ball over, the Browns, and they lost.
The Jets held Myles Garrett in check completely.
Well, he had a dominant sack.
He
just didn't have as many. I mean,
but like
they dropped back
for an entire game.
But they dropped back 12 times.
Yeah, but
15 times.
Justin Fields, he on his own is capable of turning that into 3 sacks.
15 sacks. 15 dropbacks, whatever it was. So that's why. Yeah, they threw the ball underneath and whatever. Jets get the win.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video.
Check the Mic is live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss a video.
You heard the man. Subscribe.